Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we have a very interesting gamble coming up. Today we have a gamble for people that have a good knowledge about builds. Because today we're going to unveil 30 Cane of the KULEMAKs. So the Cane of the KULEMAK drops from the mastermind, okay? No spoilers here. You know, I don't want people to know that Katarina is the mastermind, but hey, this staff drops off Katarina and there's a very specific thing on it. It has 3 veiled modifiers. And the thing about this one is, these unveiled modifiers, or at least veiled modifiers, are actually getting increased by the implicit. So here we have like up to 90% increased veiled modifiers. What does that mean, basically? So having an unveiled modifier means basically there is a list, if you go to Craft of Exile, for example, that I haven't opened yet because I suck at making videos. But hey, I got this. Fixing this. Okay, this is a serpentine stuff. Okay, so there is a list of veiled modifiers, and the veiled modifiers got buffed this league. And the cool thing is, if you happen to get, for example, 100% increased spell damage as a veiled modifier, and you pick that, so you can always pick 1 out of 3. That basically is increased by the percentage that you can divine as well. So this goes from like 60 to 90%. 69. Ha! GGG, I've seen what you did there. Dude, 69%, like... I think I'm the only person that ever notices that, right? Oh god, I suck. Okay, anyways, you can still divine that, so you can potentially, instead of 100% increased spell damage, get up to like 190 or something like that. And why is this so interesting? Because if you have a limited knowledge of build creation, let's say, right? You can screw up a lot of currency, because, as an example, we're gonna take here just a Cane of the Unraveling. I always get this up, dude. Cane of KULEMAK, okay? Cane of KULEMAK. Cane of KULEMAK. Okay, now we got it. So, this Cane of the Unraveling has basically, oh god, I just betted this. Can have different modifiers, so you need to know what stats go well with each other. For my example, I did here Chaos Damage, Chaos.multi, and Cast Speed, which would be generic for, like, I don't know, Essence Drain, Blight, Bane, whatever you can do, right? So let's see, let's assume our first unveil would be Chaos Damage. We would get ourselves, like, probably 20 Chaos. Obviously, because the other mods doesn't match with the theme of Chaos now, right? So your first unveil gonna determine basically how the staff should look like in the end, but then you still need to be lucky to unveil the mods that are good for chaos damage, right? So let's assume we hit our second unveil and we're actually gonna get chaos.multi. How does that look like now? Oh, they're now going for 19 exalts just by hitting those 2 mods. And then if you say like, yo, this is insane for chaos.builds, we're gonna unveil again the 3rd time and you get like something like cast speed, all of a sudden your staff is over 30 exalts worth. And this is the same with like physical.multi, fire damage, like all these kind of sources. And that's why I say you kind of need to know what build could use a staff like that to make the most profit out of it. So today's gamble is brought to you by Mr. Darky, and he gave me those in the hope that I might find the best way to unveil those. I have pretty much no idea. We're just gonna blindly do that and hope that we find a good combination, because if you get something with like, for example, I just unveiled one before, this one over here. So that one had chaos damage, which was sick. Then I got cast speed, and then I actually found out that that there is different kind of KULEMAKs that I'm going to talk about in a second. So just so I give you, trying to give you the best core information about this gamble. So and this basically screwed up a little bit, because the last stat was like double damage, for example. That's not really good for like a chaos.multi build, as well as I think I had like blood rage and damage per endurance charge or something like that. Just sad because I got the chaos damage and the cast speed. So what do I mean with prefix suffix? So if we're actually going to check the Cane of the KULEMAKs here, so you can search them by searching for veiled, yes. So they are actually basically ready to be unveiled, right? So they go for about 1.5 exalts if we take a look at our write-down. So the total cost is round about 6,750 chaos. I put in round about 1.5 exalts per piece because of the prefix suffix difference these staffs have. But with today's exalt exchange ratio with 1 to 150 means it's about a gamble of 45 exalts. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna unveil all of them, hope we hit something good, and then see if we actually make profit with it or not. So, the prefix suffix thing. I think, so at least the chat told me that there is differences, because when I actually started this gamble for the first time, which was like half an hour ago, I unveiled the first one and I found out that this one has 2 suffixes and 1 prefix, why I always thought that all of these staffs do have 2 prefix and 1 suffix. So all of these staffs here do have 2 suffixes. So how do you know which is a prefix, which is a suffix? It's about the length of the, like, either you hold down Alt key and you see if it's prefix, suffix, prefix, for example, or you just check the length of the text. You know, this is long, short, long, which means prefix, suffix, prefix. And this one over here is long, short, short, which means it's a prefix, suffix, suffix. And I personally think that going for double prefix and 1 suffix gives me better chances of making a good amount of currency. So that's why I had to restart this gamble. I sorted out all the staffs that Darky actually bought, because he was just buying whatever he found on the market. So this one here as well, prefix, double suffix, prefix, double suffix. There will not be a lot of double prefix, 1 suffix, because I literally just bought all of them, right? So if you want to try gamble this, maybe wait a day or 2, maybe a week or so the prices are normal again, right? But just to point this out, so that's why I say I think the right way to do this gamble, I mentioned this, is double prefix and 1 suffix, so we can actually get something like increased fire damage with fire.multi, fizz damage, fizz.multi, which would be nice for like reap, exsanguinate, all these kind of things. Suffixes are always nice, but I think on those kind of stuffs, the prefixes are more important. So, good. I mentioned this one. I mentioned the other one. I have here some weird tabs. We're just going to put all of them over here. D&D is on. And I would say, let's take the first staff and see what we're going to get. This is completely experimental. And that's why I say it's good if you have some build knowledge so you know what goes well with each other. So, the first unveil. Since I know I have double prefix, might actually be that level of socketed support gems might be the superior choice on here. Personally, think. Because physical damage and poison on hit, maybe like Poison Blade Vortex, I don't know. I think the meta builds this league, I mean, a lot of people do play Reap and do play Exsanguinate, but I also think that a lot of people are disappointed with it. So I'm gonna take the risk and go for the 2 level of socketed support gems, and then I hope, what other prefix would I get, which this would be really good. Yeah, let's YOLO, man, YOLO, okay. Level of socketed prefix. Next unveil is trigger a socketed spell, minion damage, and cast speed with Arcane Surge. Cast speed is good. Okay, if we now hit something with this is like generic now, right? Yo, it's 3 level of socketed support gem. Yo, I forgot about that. They actually get extra levels by the implicit that I mentioned before. So instead of like obviously 25 cast speed, it's now 46 cast speed, you know? But I didn't even know that the implicit actually hires the level too. So we have 3 level of socketed support gems, which is actually quite good. So, and we unveil again, and we get minion damage, minion life, fist.multi, and attack chaos. So this definitely not, because I don't think this is an attack-based build if it has cast speed. Minion damage and maximum life. I have no idea. Should I kind of glance over to the chat? Minion speed would be so good. Minion damage, big F. Oh shit. So anyway, I'm just gonna ignore the chat, because they probably gonna tell me that I suck at this gambling, but in the other hand, it's completely experimental, so I should probably price check it, but that would make the video extremely long. So what do we go for? 3, 2, 1. I need this unveil, man, for future craftings, okay? That's number 1. We done it. Is it good? I don't think so. But hey, we're gonna get price check later on, so we're actually gonna see. Good. Next one is going to be minion damage again. Fizz damage, fire.multi. So that would be good for like ignite builds. If I get fire.multi, and I'm gonna gamble this one, and I hope that the second prefix is going to be fire damage. So we have, this is the suffix now, and attack speed, no. Trigger socketed spell, no. Crit multi, probably the best choice over here. And we get increased lightning damage and increased physical damage. Yeah. Yo, if I go lightning damage, and somebody plays Stormfiring, and goes with a lightning-based ignite build, yo, that we're gonna do. That's the move right here. And I think this staff, exactly this staff, goes for like 3 chaos right now on market, you know? But hey, there technically, I'm just saying, you know, technically there is a Stormfire ring. That's this one over here, which says your lightning damage can ignite. And then you can also work with elemental equilibrium, right? If this staff is good, I don't know. I have to price check later on. And then in the end, I'm probably gonna lose all the currency because I just have a build idea about this staff, but this staff already exists 100 times already. Next one. Minion damage, fizz dot multi. That's a lot of minion damage. So, I think we're gonna go with the fizz dot multi or fizz damage and blind on hit. Fizz, or minion damage. What if we make like an insane minion staff? Fizz.multi, let's go. Damage per frenzy, blood rage, chance to deal double damage. Chance to deal double damage would make sense. If we use that as a reap build, for example, and your reap has a higher hit, then it also gives it a buff with cruelty support, I think. Or frenzy charges. Yo, we got this. And then we hope that we get some more physical damage. Lightning damage, there you go, physical damage. Then we now have a staff with over 200% fizz damage, fizz.multi, and double damage while focused. I think this staff is actually worth. I think. I don't know. Should we check it real quick so I get an idea how bad are fizz staffs? Because I think that's a pretty good combination of fizz things. So, we have physical damage increased. We have physical damage over time multiplier. We have the Cane of KULEMAK. And we're land at 10 chaos. Wow. Okay, I think we're gonna skip the physical part. Holy shit. Okay, and we have chance to deal double damage. Wait, double damage. Chance to deal double damage while focused we had, right? While using pride, while focused. 100 chaos, 1x. That's less than I bought for the staff. Okay, screw this. I think that's a very insane physical dot reap exsanguinate thing. And if this sells for 10 chaos, we're just gonna skip all physical kind of modifiers in the future. Good that we price checked. So, lightning damage, I'm going for the support gems as well. Then we have double damage, minion attack and cast speed. Level of socket support. Yeah, let's make a minion staff. And we have rip. Cold damage and fizz.multi. Yeah. Dude, I feel like weapon damage, fizz, cold damage. I don't know. I don't know. Who is using that? Okay, next one. Chaos.multi. Then we get minion again. I guess crit multi. That doesn't deal anything, dude. If I play a chaos.multi build, what do I need accuracy for? Or multiplier? You know, it's not a perfect agony build, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go minion. And we go minion again. So we have a double minion stuff. Is that good? I have no idea. Why chaos.multi? It's a dead stat. Rip. Next one. Dude, I thought I'm actually good at this, but I suck ass, dude. Okay. Fire damage. Minion and fizz.multi. Ugh. Okay.
Warm nights.
Yo, I suck at this. Holy shit. Okay, maybe I'm just unlucky. But it's like you make your first decision, you know, whether it's physical, whether it's minion, whether it's like cold, whatever, and then you just follow along. And if you don't hit the right stats, then rip. Do we go for a spell damage one? Because it's the first time we get that. Spell damage, cast speed, and all.multi. But why cast speed then? Definitely not attack. But what about physical percent? I think we'd go for cold dot. I don't know. Oh, next one. Dude. Okay. Chaos.multi. Damage per power charge? Dude, if I now get increased chaos damage, I got the perfect staff for my build. Yo, I need Unveil, you know? I need those crafts, dude. Shit! Dude! Okay, minion. Let's go. Big minion stuff. Minion, damage per frenzy, maybe? And... I guess Impale for carrion golems. I don't know. Good. Next one. Chaos damage and chaos.multi. No! Okay, we go for chaos damage first. Then we have cast speed. This gamble sucks, man. Holy shit. What is this crap, man? Oh, man. This sucks, dude. Spell damage? Chance to deal double damage? And fizz damage. This is Blade Vortex? No, wait, I'm actually an idiot. I am legit an idiot. The physical damage only applies to the physical weapon. I don't think that counts for Reap or something, unless you play Battle Mage. If you play Battle Mage, that would work. That's probably the reason why the physical are so bad. So, and that's why I should actually use something else than... Okay, whatever. So, spell damage. Damage per power charge. And... R.multi. I'm not really feeling confident in this gamble anymore. I want to stop right now. I think I'm just gonna lose a lot of currency here because I thought I have a good idea about builds, but I actually suck ass. I'm gonna admit that. God damn it. But we're gonna go through it, man. Maybe, yo, in the end, if we, wait, let me check the gamble. It is a gambling worth 45 exalts. If we only hit one really good one, we win the gamble. And obviously, if it would be easy to hit, then there would be more on this, more in the market, right? Here we're probably gonna go for a Fizz one again. Fizz with chance to deal double damage and... That's not bad. This is not double damage while focused. Fizz.multi would make sense in terms of Reap Exsanguinate. But since we just figured out the physical damage only applies to physical damage... Yeah, it's like, it's weird, dude. It's weird. Because I glance over the chat and the chat is full lightning, 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 lightning. So I just pick lightning, okay? Sorry, chat. I pick lightning. And they write, what? Lightning, Wild Strike. Why would you play Wild Strike with a staff? I mean, probably. I don't know. Really, I don't know. We're gonna make a group project out of this, I tell you. Let's go with the level of socket support gems, then minion damage, and spell damage? God, dude. Okay, next one. Lightning damage. Double damage. Yo, actually, picking lightning damage first is actually is actually a bad idea. So I guess we're gonna take fizz damage again. But lightning damage doesn't have, like, let's say, chaos damage. Chaos.multi, fire damage, fire.multi, fist damage, fist.multi. Lightning, there is no lightning.multi, so it's kind of hard to fix in lightning, so I guess lightning is the second prefix that you would take. So, minion damage, I guess we go with the minion stuff again. Then probably cast speed, multi, double damage. Why do a minion build need cast speed? Nah, double damage. But double damage is probably only with the staff for hitting. Cast speed, whatever. This damage. Yo, now I know why this staff has no value with physical damage. Because every single roll is physical damage. Yo, fist damage. Fist.multi. Yo, is this depending on item level or... Okay, spell damage. Minions, obviously. So, double damage. Fist.multi. Dude, I think this is rigged, man. There is no bleed build. The only thing where you could use that is like Reap Exsanguinate. We take pen. Chat spamming pen. What? But why pen, chat? Attacks with this weapon penetrate, and this is spell damage. So maybe fist.multi for Reap, because spell damage, and Reap is a spell. Dude, okay. So, fire.multi, let's go. That sucks already. Wait, damage per endurance charge as a chieftain. The Chaos Fire build. Just use Black Flame and we good. Man, this gamble, I'm like, this is the last time I do this gamble. I mean, it's probably fun to watch. I could definitely see that. But, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is actually weird. I thought this was going to be a lot easier. God damn it. Okay. So, lightning damage, fizz, and attack. Lightning damage is bad, we said. But fizz.multi is bad too. And pen chaos resistance. Was this Eternity Shroud build without a shaped cane of the KULEMAK? Spell damage that penetrates chaos resistance. It's attacks. So, poison? Lightning damage. Accuracy. Fizz damage. I guess. Next one. Lightning damage. Fizz damage. It's literally the same stats all over the place, man. This staff, like, chat is going wild, dude. Wild Strike, Lightning Strike, so insane. This is the 10th staff that I got with fizz damage and lightning damage. That shit is 10 chaos, 100%. Even if it's good for the build, it's literally 10 chaos. Because I made like 10 of these already. Holy shit. Good. Next one. Fire.multi. Damage per endurance and... chaos resistance pen. What is this shit, dude? Ah! Go away with this shit, fizz rolls, man. Fizz, attack, penetrate. Okay, this is Ali pen. Let's go. We need minion attack speed. No, it's attacks with this weapon. We go for accuracy and physical damage. So that will be now on hits pen build, I guess. But these staffs cannot be worth a lot. Like every second roll is freaking is fizz. So again, fire. I want to have my ignite staff, man. Attack speed, chance. This is rigged again. Spell damage, fizz damage. Fizz damage all the way, man. Holy fuck. So, let's go with this one again. Double damage. This damage. Fire. There is fire damage. Yo, didn't I had fire.multi on the first page? Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. Now I have support gems. This rigged, man. This is so rigged. I picked fire.multi like 10 times in a row and I never see fire. Then one time you don't take it, and guess what? Here, sir, take this fire damage. Fuck off, man. Holy shit. Okay, last 6. So, cold.multi with cold dot with what? Double damage? and spell damage, I guess. That's sad, man. Power damage. Multiplier, baby. Yo, this gambling sucks ass, man. This is... Yo, this is triggering on the highest level possible, man. Have we hit a single combination that you would say that's worth it? One, and that was worth 10 chaos, man. So, fire damage. And minion damage. And cold damage over time multiplier. Oh man, dude. Last one. Chaos damage. No, why? Chaos damage is not good with endurance charges. Power charges, man, not endurance. Oh. Okay, we make a chaos minion staff, I guess. Great. Fist damage. Fist damage. Fist damage all the way. And we penetrate stuff with our minions or what? I have no idea, man.
Warm nights.
Dude, I think, dude. You know, it's like when you think you're good at something, and then you have your challenge, you know, and you do this, and then you notice that the last, like, 10,000 hours of PoE was useless. Yeah, well, I still gonna price check them, okay, so we can see how much currency I lost with that, and then we're gonna see us in a minute, I guess. Alright, boys and girls, I'm kinda done with the price checking, and I have to admit I gave up after, like, a couple tries. So, I did check out every single one, or at least the majority of them, what I thought, like, hey, that combination might be useful, but in the end, it's like, it's very limited on the market. Either the staff doesn't exist, or the staff was listed like 20 days ago, so it's like not really available anymore. Or there's something like this, with like minion, attack speed, spell damage, and support gems, which apparently goes for 22 exalts. But if you check offline, then you see a couple with like 1 exalt, 1.5 exalts 5 days ago, 22 days ago, this is that, this is that. Then 9 hours ago, this might be alive for 6 exalts, which gave me a idea, hey, that might be 6, 7 exalts, but on the other hand, this one is 6 link, this one is 6 link, mine is not 6 link. So, realistically said, no, I don't think that I hit any staff that is actually good. How would I price check them? I don't think I would. The way I would actually do that, I would just make a public tab. I would just write down 10 exalts and leave it, you know? Tomorrow, 9 exalts. In 2 days, 8 exalts, 7 exalts. Until down to like 50 chaos or however you're gonna say like, yo, below 50 chaos, I'm not gonna make any sales. I'm just vendor that shit, you know? That's probably what I would do. And maybe you'll get lucky and get some of the currency back that you invested. But I gotta say, it's It's weird. In one hand, it's like super fun. In the other hand, it's like super frustrating gamble. In the third hand, it's super hard to price check though. So maybe something or somebody's looking for exactly that combination that is willing to pay 10 exalts for it just because you have it listed for 10 exalts. But otherwise, dude, Otherwise, I would just say like, good luck. Good luck to you if you try this gamble. At the moment, I think I don't need to price check. I think I had one for like 100 chaos, maybe one or two were like, maybe like 1 exalt, maybe 1.5 exalts, but the one with 1.5 exalts was already listed for like 6 days or something, you know. I just gonna say like, we're gonna color this one red because there is no way we're gonna make profit. And just gonna leave it as it is. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.